Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Controversity. I'm your professor, Alex, and today we're going to be talking about feminism. Feminism. Weird word, isn't it? What does it mean? Glad you asked. So, feminism, according to Wikipedia, the most reliable source of information online, says that it is a range of political movements, ideologies, and social movements that share a common goal to define, establish, achieve political, economic, and personal and social gender equality. So, gender equality. Feminism and gender equality. If it's gender equality, why is it feminism? See, I have an issue with the word feminism. I don't have an issue with the movement. I think it's great. I think genders should be equal. Why not? I feel like that's an ultimately desirable... This chair's going to piss me off through this whole freaking video. I feel like gender equality is a generally desirable thing. Obviously, there are some misogynists out there who would disagree, or some... I know the word, I can't think of it right now, but essentially the female equivalent of a misogynist, basically someone who hates men. Frankly, a lot of people think that's what feminists are. They think they hate men. But it's not about hating men, it's about creating equality. And equality goes both ways. Men need to be equal to women, and women need to be equal to men. And that's not necessarily equality in outcome, but equality in opportunity, equality in treatment, equality, essentially everything. Obviously, you don't want equality as in terms of forcing people into a certain field that they don't want to be in for the sake of diversity. I don't think that's a desirable thing. Like, for instance, nursing is mostly women. I think any man who wants to go into nursing should be able to. I don't think that's a problem. I don't think it makes you less of a man or anything. But I feel like nursing is always going to be a profession dominated by women because women are different. People need to understand this. Equality means to be treated as equals. Doesn't mean that everyone has to be the same. But that was a little tangent, so let's get back to the word. When people hear the word feminism, the first thing that comes to your mind is female. Because female. And people don't want to just hear this movement that sounds like it's fighting for women and only women. Because it's not about... In my opinion, it's not about women. It's about everybody. That it means regardless of your sexual orientation, your gender identity, whether you're trans, gay, bi, pan, I can't name them all. They're adding new terms every day. But you can't just... When you hear the word feminism, it sounds like you're only fighting for females. And that's the problem people have. Or it's not even a problem that people have. It's the problem the movement has. Because it makes it less accessible. Because people... I'm not going to lie. It's probably men mostly. Don't want to be a part of it. Because of the way it comes across. If you had this movement labeled as the gender equality movement, I immediately think it would have a much wider following. I've spoken to people who believe the same thing as me, that they think that they don't want to associate themselves with feminists, but they do agree with gender equality. Well, guess what, everyone? It's the same fucking thing, but this word has twisted it. and it's twisted it in a way that makes people not want to support it. Hell, the word feminism has become a meme, for Christ's sakes. I've never heard of the gender equality memes. It's just feminist memes. What people need to understand is words are everything. Words mean everything. You gotta select words carefully when you're trying to drive home a point, or else your point becomes the butt of a joke. And I feel like that's what has happened to feminism, and it's sad. It's really sad, because gender equality is important, and we need to get to a place where everyone is treated equally, and everyone who takes a job, assuming same qualifications, gets paid equally. I know there's a lot of discrepancy towards the gender pay gap. I don't know what to believe in terms of that. Some studies say it's non-existent because of job choices. Some studies say it is very apparent that there's a gender gap, or a gender pay gap. And there's still discrimination in workplaces based on hiring for gender, race, and whatever. I don't even like gender equality. I think the movement should just be equality. The equality movement. Everyone needs to be treated equally. Yes, gender might be a good place to start, but just like men receive longer prison sentences than women, I wouldn't be even a little surprised if Africans or African Americans or black people, however you want to say it, I wouldn't be surprised if black people get longer sentences than your average white person, regardless of gender. But anyways, just wanted to give my 2 cents. Something I'm a little passionate about, because I think this movement could do great things if it was treated differently. And don't get me wrong, the movement has done great things. A lot of reform has happened. But I think it could move faster and more effectively with the simple change of one word. And I think it would move miles ahead. And for all I know, it might be too late. Maybe the term feminism is so ground into people's minds that it's too late to change it. But I think it would be a positive change. And anyways, if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. I know there's going to be people that disagree with me. I know there's a lot of people that think there's nothing wrong with the term feminism. I think a lot of people think it's not about the words, it's about the message. And like I said, in my opinion, words mean everything. It's all about how you present something. If you're going to deliver a message, you got to do it in an effective and accessible way. And I don't believe that they are doing it in the most effective and accessible way. Because accessibility and clarity are, in my opinion, the utmost importance when pushing a movement or a message. And I'm going to stop ranting now. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you want to see more Controversity episodes, I've got a lot of topics that I want to run through. A lot of topics that I'm passionate about. So if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And also, it would really help me out if you hit the bell icon. If you think this is an important video, or you think my message is important for people to see, like, and, or I guess I already said like, but share the video on various social platforms. That would really be great for me. But anyways, I will see you guys next week, hopefully. And I guess this is your professor signing off.